The Girl and Her Stars, written by Eve Daniels and illustrated by Clementine Petrova. For all of the girls who dreamt of the stars. There once was a girl who dreamt of the stars. She loved to have tea parties and play fairy princess and paint pretty pictures. She took dance classes and went to slumber parties, and she loved arts and crafts. She tried to make her own stars to put on her walls, but it just wasn't the same. And she got a little older, and she would dream of the stars. She went to the library to check out every single book she could find about the stars. She mapped the patterns from her books on her ceiling with glow-in-the-dark stickers so that every night she could sleep beneath her stars. But still, it wasn't quite the same. She joined Girl Scouts and ballet and choir. She learned to play piano and bake cookies and make friendship bracelets. And she would get a little older, but still, she would dream of the stars. When her birthday came, she wished every day for a telescope. "So I can see the stars," she said. She got new dance shoes, a magic wand, some new paints, and a few stuffed animals. But there, at the bottom of the pile, the telescope. Every night, her parents would shoo her off to bed. "Just one more minute," she would beg. And she got a little older, and she would dream of the stars. When her big brother went to college, she got the treehouse all to herself. She moved in her chair, her curtains, her notebooks and pencils, and, most important of all, her telescope. At the end of each day, when it was time for bed, her parents would call up to her. "Princess, it's time to come down from your tower." "It is not a tower," the girl would say. "It's an observatory." She took gymnastics and rode her bike and went on holiday with her family. She sang in a band with her friends. And she got a little older, and still, she would dream of the stars. She went to high school, she learned Spanish, and joined the drama club. She took extra classes for science, and lots of math. "Don't you want to take drama or dance?" her mother would ask. But she just shook her head and smiled. "I have to see my stars," she said. She volunteered at the animal shelter and went to movies with her friends. She learned to drive. And she got a little older, and still, she would dream of the stars. And then, she grew up. She went to college. She made new friends. She learned new things. She got her first job, her first car, her first apartment. She studied and worked and traveled. And she got a little older, and she dreamt of her stars. until one day she came home to visit. She had some very important news. "You'll never believe it," she said. "I got a new job." "Well?" her mom asked. "What is it?" The girl just smiled. "I finally get to see my stars."